I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. These little nylon clips are kind of a pain in the butt. You have to start them over the thing, and then the new ones seem to clip on pretty easily, but the old ones, they get a little bit of a sag in them, and then they don't want to clip over so well. So I had to start them over and then take the wrench handle and tap it a bit to get it to slip over the rod. Not a big deal. Just be aware it's going to be kind of a pain. My truck is a work truck, and it comes with a fitted work box liner, and it uses two of these holes on the cover plate to hold the center of the liner in. So you notice that I put two screws in the corners, and I leave the screws out of the opposite corners. It's because two of the liner screws go into those holes. One of the things you want to do whenever you're putting a plate in is you want to get all the screws in before you put any of them tight, before you tighten any of them. That way they've got room to move around and line up all the holes. Tolerancing. Well, in this case, I had to put two in and then tighten them down because the cover goes over the top of them and you can't see them anymore. So what I did is I made sure that the holes in that steel plate lined up with the holes that the screws for the cover or for the liner went into, and it seemed to work pretty well. Truck bed liner is bolted in. It's got nutserts that were put in at the factory because this is a work truck. And you have to be kind of careful with them because if you cross thread them, they're a real pain in the butt to replace. So you always want to put in all the screws. Once again, you want to put in all the screws by hand before you try driving them in. At least 3 turns. There we go. Back working just like it did when I got it. Just took a little bit of time, some effort, but we got it working and it's going to be just fine. Now I can replace this whole thing for 12 bucks out of Amazon. And who's to say that's the wrong way to go? I didn't spend any money on the repairs. I just used what I had in the storeroom and the tools and equipment that I had out in the workshop. I was able to take it apart, replace the cracked piece, and build it up with some JB weld and a spring clamp, and just fine. So, onward and upward. Got the truck done. On to the next job. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. With the tailgate done, it's time to go get the mail. Do you notice the stuff I'm walking across? That's dust. That's actually all that seal coating that I put on the driveway. The first bucket worked fine. Right out there by the road where I'm standing now, where I'm walking now, everything's stuck down just fine. But I get up closer to the house, peeled off, just like it was never there. It's just laying in there like a sand pile. Very annoying. Well, it looks like I got a bunch of mail. Yeah, we make one donation to the St. Joseph Children's Indian Children's School. And we're getting mail from everybody from NPR to the Sierra Club. You get on a mailing list if somebody says, hey, they gave us money. Next thing you know, mailbox is full. It's just the life of a guy in the United States. We're supposedly the people that keep the whole world running.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.